Hey, getting ready to head up to Sevierville to this house I listed. I'm going to put down some water, some flyers, some things like that for the people that come through on the showings. Then I'm going to door knock the neighborhood, hopefully get some good leads, hopefully get the neighbor that she said was thinking of listing, and then try to get rid of about 50 flyers, open house flyers I have that I'm going to be doing on Sunday. And then I got advice from another agent in the area that said that open houses don't do so great there, so I'm going to see how Sunday goes before I decide to do any more. Other than that, I've got a good lead on another listing. The couple is calling me back next week. They just remodeled, renovated inside. It's a rental property, and they just got a renter that's going in on a month-to-month basis, but they still want to list. They just want to get her in, get the last of the construction settled, and then we're going to talk next week and set up an appointment. Other than that, I had some advice I wanted to give you guys. I can't remember what it was. I was listening to a podcast, and I wanted to share some insight with you. I'm going to be doing a video soon on negotiations. I'm no master negotiator, but I read some good stuff, very good insight, and I'm going to share that in a separate video because I need to start filling up those agent tips videos. Alright guys, I'm heading out. I'll holler at you in a bit. Just got done knocking the neighbors' houses. There's barely anybody home, but I got a little exercise, I guess. I did talk to the neighbor that wanted to list, and guess what? She just listed with an agent. I missed her by like a couple days. Jesus, this is like the week of heartache. So listen, if you're watching this and you're an agent, and if you have a lead on like a neighbor that's interested in selling, do not wait. Don't make the mistake I did and wait for an opportunity to come back up here. Just go knock on their freaking door the minute you find out and talk to them and ask them. I mean, be aggressive. I'm not being aggressive enough, guys, and I'm missing out on some opportunities, and it's really, 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 really aggravating the hell out of me. Yeah, man, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. Ah. Another house just like this, same size, same room, another $285,000 house. Could have been listed, two yard signs right next to each other for me. How awesome would that have been? But no, I didn't go ask. When I found out, when Kim pointed the house out to me, I didn't go and knock on the door, and I missed it. I missed it just by a few days. So, anyway, I guess you can't do anything about that. Just got to push forward. Mother effer. Mother effer! Alright guys, so I'm home. What a day. Did door knocking for my open house in the neighborhood, and I probably got like 5 people that answered the doors, all elderly people, all people that obviously, the place is only like 2 years old. So they're elderly. They just moved into these condos to probably downsize. So I didn't go into a whole lot of spiel about I didn't do the whole backtrack. Oh, by the way, are you thinking of selling? Because I knew they aren't. I know they're not. But it just, I can't get over the fact that I missed that listing on the neighbor. I'm kicking myself in the ass hard that I did not march over there as soon as I found out about it and ask for the listing. Like, I'm really, really, really regretting that. And you can't hold on to regret too much. I'll be over it by tomorrow. But for now, hey, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
This is my princess Katerina. She's the most beautiful girl in the world. She's the reason I do what I'm doing. So, I'll be over by tomorrow, but today it's beat myself up night. So, okay, what can I do? You know, but I was thinking on the way home, I was watching this video about this, it's some guy, he was trying to do like a counter investment strategy, counter to Grant Cardone. And the guy was making no sense. He was obviously ADHD, and his video was all over the place. But something I took from the video was he's obviously a very successful guy. That, or he's very good at making himself look successful on YouTube. But I mean, he was in a nice car, had like a computer set up, like a cop in the middle. Really looked really successful. But anyway, what I took away from the video was his attitude. This guy was, you know, he was spunky. He was enthusiastic, and I think I need to show more of that. I need to be more enthusiastic, and I need to go out there every day, like, you know, that listing, that door knock, that cold call is going to be the one, and that, and approach it that way, like a close, like, and I don't know, you know, I go through the motions, and I try hard, but I'll be honest with you, my motivation or my enthusiasm is not always there, so I need to work on that, and that's, you know, besides following my time block, which is my number one goal right now, is to follow my time block and get my schedule down pat. But, you know, or at least it was, that's actually the point I was going to make. You know, I was looking at this guy, and he's like probably in his 20s, he claims to be a broker, and owns 2 businesses, and again, super spunky. So, you know, I think I spend too much time worrying about the details, time blocking, making sure I follow a set schedule every day, and I know that's important. It's important for me to be on task, but the fact of the matter is, my goal every single day needs to be setting appointments. So, you know, instead of worrying about how I'm going to connect with my sphere and my follow-up and all that, right now I need to be setting appointments and closing deals, setting appointments, converting, and getting the contract signed and putting things in escrow and closing it. That's what I need to be doing right now. You know, if I'm not perfect about following up with my sphere every 3 weeks with value-added information and thank you cards and birthday cards, you know what? It's not a big deal. I'll figure that stuff out later. I need to be worrying about prospecting, getting appointments, and shutting down those deals like that. That's what I need to be worrying about doing, and selling fast, you know, figuring out the game once it's listed so I can sell quick and get the next one. I need to build up my portfolio. I need to build up my history, because my plan is to take this town. And yes, I know a lot of you are going to disagree with me, especially those of you that are sold on the sphere of influence, and I know it works. It has to, or so many people wouldn't preach it. However, you know, that needs to come secondary to me prospecting. So I'm about to rip my schedule off the wall and just put prospecting from time block. I do my power morning, and then prospect from 9 a.m. till 2 or 3, and then a couple hours of a sphere task, you know, follow up, send out one card, call one person in my sphere, you know, a little administration, and then it's another hour or 2 of prospecting, and then, you know, I'll go get my daughter and come home and maybe prospect some more. That's what I need to be doing every single day. So I don't know if I'll actually commit to that much prospecting, because it gets old after a while. Door knocking today got asked because nobody was answering the doors. But, you know, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. I need to refocus. So, man, I can't believe I lost that listing, guys. I can't believe I lost it.